Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, where we somehow survived day one in court. It doesn't feel like we should have. But we did. So now we need to go find more evidence. 1:20 p.m., right? Anything, agency. Alright, we got this. Having a yokai testify in court is unprecedented, to say the least. I am Tenma, the yokai you seek. How could such a straight-laced man like Tenma suddenly become a demon? Well, because his kid was about to get blamed. I'm trying to, get my glass over to me. I fell up the stairs before I did the last episode. And it would have been so bad, but I jammed my finger into, the metal railing. And, bone versus metal is not a very favorable matchup. So I'm I just wanted to drink it, trying to grab anything hurts. Yeah, it's strange. Even worse, Prosecutor Blackwell's playing along. I can't even think straight anymore. I need to go out for a quick run. See you in a bit. Wait, what about the investigation? It's fine, I'll do it. Back! Eek! Whoa, Shusy, welcome back! Oh boy. Oh, you're in your stage outfit. Back from work? Yep. I really nailed the new magic trick I've been working on. I also heard about those tricks that were conjured up in court earlier today. You know, the demon out of nowhere trick and Polly's tightrope style defense trick. I was seriously considering a disappearing act of my own after all that craziness. Anyway, our next trick is to find a suspect other than the mayor. I know the killer must have used the air duct in their escape. Whoever did that was Tenma that Mr. Filch and Jinxie saw. Right, maybe there's some evidence in the air duct. The real fight starts now. Hey, before you go, let me make the evidence you no longer need disappear. Well, that's convenient. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Unnecessary evidence has disappeared into Trucy's magic panties. Gotta love the humor in this game. I wonder where all that stuff goes. Okay, let's get over to the scene of the crime. Vamonos, Apollo, vamonos. Let's do it. Alright. QB Manor. Fox Chamber, okay. Detective Fulbright, mind if we search the air duct? Well, since you really are on the side of justice, I suppose I can let you. Plus, my own sense of justice has been called into doubt, so... I wonder if he's been like this ever since the trial. Well, sense of justice has been beaten to a pulp. It's true. It'll probably take a while for him to recover. I sort of feel bad for him, but we have work to do. Let's go get the evidence we need. The air duct is the key. We know the Tenma impersonator used it to make an escape. After murdering the alderman, the killer left the Fox Chamber through the hallway door. Then after locking the door from the outside... killer entered the air duct in the hallway. Yep, dropped the key. Finally, the killer dropped the key into the Fox Chamber through the air vent here. Then went back through the duct and fled the manor. That's how the illusion of no one entering or leaving the locked room was created. If the killer passed through the air duct, maybe we'll find some evidence there. Yeah, maybe some black feathers or something like that. Well, here's our vent. It's awfully high up. Don't worry, I brought a stepladder. Happy hunting! Nice of her to volunteer me for the job. Whoa, it's pitch black in here. Well, here goes nothing. Please tell me he lit a match and didn't just, grab a cell phone. There's a thick layer of dust in here. I know how you feel, Apollo. I don't get it. Find anything? Yikes, Apollo, what happened? You're covered in dust. Yeah, dust. Lots of dust. So what'd you find? You know how dust collects on something when nobody uses it for a long time? Yeah, like Mr. Wright's desk back at the office. Right. You think it'd be possible to crawl over that sort of dust without leaving a trail? I seriously doubt it. Wait, you're not suggesting no one's gone through that air duct lately? Kinda looks that way. And if it's true, Mayor Tenma is gonna be fingered as the killer. But if we don't turn things around quickly... In justice we trust! Ah! Ha 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 ha! Sorry, Mr. Justice, but it seems your justice was not the most just after all. It is my sense of justice that has prevailed. Ugh. Detective Fulbright sure seems chipper all of a sudden. Ugh. And I'm back to my old devastated self. Come on! Where's that never say die spirit? Bring it on, Mr. Lawyer Man, bring it on! Let me suffer in peace. Something about that is so relatable. Just let me suffer in peace. Ha ha ha! Justice prevails once more! It's not over yet, and besides, kicking someone when they're down is not what bad guys do. Ah! Are you calling me a bad guy? Me, Bobby Fulbright, champion of justice? Then how about some information on the investigation? We need some help here. Information about the investigation? Alright, but I won't have you calling me a bad guy ever again, understood? We did it, Apollo! Yeah, but how long can we keep this up? Alright, investigation. I can't believe Prosecutor Blackwell would stoop that low. I mean, to pinning the blame on a yokai. He really wants a conviction at all costs. She could give a yokai a run for its money when she's mad. Oh, I want that as the thumbnail. Probably forget. Yes, well, I have him writing a self-reflective essay as we speak. Clearly he will learn the error of his ways and be less of a jerk tomorrow. I doubt that'll teach him anything. Yeah, I'll probably just write daughter 1,000 times. That whole yokai business is most likely a ploy to win a conviction. Truth is, Prosecutor Blackwell believes Jinxie Tenma planted that yokai stuff. Planted it in an effort to protect her father, the real killer. Yeah, right. I'd like to see him prove it. Whoa, calm down. He doesn't have any direct evidence. But we did find this. Ooh, what's that? Is that a sending staff? To go with her Yuna look. It is the base of the cliff just outside QB Manor. Wait, that isn't the staff Tenma was supposedly carrying, is it? The one and only? Miss Tenma no doubt tossed it over the cliff when she was done. Wait, what? No way. Well, what about Prince? Nope, no Prince, but if she was wearing a costume, there wouldn't be any anyway. Well, Prince or no Prince, it's not going to work in our favor. Sounds like the staff might have belonged to the mansion. But if that's the case, then where in the mansion did Tenma get it from? Tell me about the Amazing Ninetales? Did Prosecutor Blackwell figure out that the victim was the Amazing Ninetales? He did indeed. He's a sharp one, all right. He figured it out while investigating the municipal merger in the victim's past. The Amazing Ninetales sparked the yokai craze and worked against the merger. And Mayor Damien Tenma is the corrupt politician who murdered the great hero. The Amazing Ninetales fans are so angry they even tried to storm the detention center. Whoa. I don't blame them. I mean, their favorite masked wrestler hero was murdered. They must have been shocked when they found out what happened. Speaking of which, isn't Jinxie also a fan of the Amazing Ninetales? Wrestler's mask is more precious than his own life. He never unmasks himself in front of others, but there are matches where the wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's masks. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. She spoke with a passion that only a fan could appreciate. We ought to become fans ourselves and go protest in front of the prison. What? No, did you forget that Mayor Tenma is not only Jinxie's father, but our client? Oh yeah. You be careful now. You're defending the most hated mayor in history. I just hope you don't find yourself on the wrong end of a figure 4 leg lock. Maybe I should wear a mask to hide my identity. Are there any other new developments we should know? Now that you mention it, no. Our suspect is suffering partial memory loss, but he did manage to remember something. He did? What did he say? He said he didn't want to speak with us. Oh, that's a good thing to remember. The exact words, I am under no obligation to speak with you mortals. And other things of that nature. I wonder what Mayor Tenma remembered. Too bad you can't go ask him now, because Prosecutor Blackwell is busy questioning him. I know, why don't you wait down at the playground with the rest of the kids? Ha ha ha! By now, Apollo. But regrouping back at the agency. Good idea, we might get some words of wisdom out of Mr. Wright while we're there. Hasn't happened yet. What else you got? Do I have any evidence I'd like to show you? I'm a lawyer, yep. Justice needs backup sometimes too. So I don't mind you asking for help, but you should start by thinking things over for yourself. After all, the road to justice starts with your own first steps. Ha 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 ha! If you don't have any information to offer, you could just say so. It's true. Fox and Demon statue. Scatter, okay. Blackmail letter. No, nothing particular interest to give to him. I miss the exploration and being able to just look at everything, right? But also I appreciate that I don't have to spend a lot of time here. I know I can just like move to the next area. So I'm kinda... let's go here. Man, no, I can't check on Charlie. So the crime scene was locked tight at the time. Ugh, this is a tough one. The only people in that locked room were the deceased, the alderman and the mayor. Maybe the killer hid somewhere in that room. But is there really anywhere to hide in the Fox chamber? That was quite a day in court. The news just can't stop talking about how the demon Tenma made an appearance. There's never an exorcist around when you need one. Well, I heard the judge actually held an exorcism in his courtroom after that. Dude, that's probably a good idea. Good, let's hope it's the last we'll see of that pain-in-the-neck yokai. I don't know, I have a feeling Tenma could exorcise an exorcist. It's probably true. As an attorney defending a demon, I know exactly how that feels. Oh, that's it. I'm a lawyer. Yeah, that's your attorney badge, alright. Dull and grimy look makes me think of all the courtroom battles you faced so far. Mine will look like that someday. Look out, legal world. Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to go. Actually, I just haven't polished it lately. Maybe I should keep that to myself. No need to deflate her dreams about work just yet. Anything else I'd like to show her? I wanted me to go back to the agency. Maybe I just do that. Ah, okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll go read over some past cases. And I'll go do some research on exorcisms. Hey, what's with you guys? You seem bummed out. How should I put this? It's like we're at the edge of a cliff and the only way is down. In other words, business as usual, right? Yeah, I suppose so. Except this time it's like we're bound and gagged, too. Don't go get blindfolded with our ears plugged up. Ooh, and monsters at every turn, huh? Sounds rough. Hey, Apollo. Oh, and Athena's here, too. Mr. Wright! How goes the investigation, Apollo? Athena? I think it's safe to say that things have gotten hairier than before. Really? What happened? Phoenix, save us. Can I... Oh. I was watching the two of you this morning from the gallery. It was one tough day in court, to say the least. I know. I've never had to defend a yokai before. That business about the locked room was another major hurdle. Yeah, and on top of that, Jinxie was accused of being an accomplice. At least you figured out how someone could have escaped the forbidden chamber. Yeah, well, we just found out that our reasoning might be a tad, flawed. Oh, really? Well, that's, bad news. How are we going to get out of this one? Hopefully it's just on my end. Sorry if there's any audio crackling. I'm assuming it's probably the emulator. There's an update, but I'm worried an update might make things worse. So I'm just leaving it as is. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Forced smile? Yeah, my mentor taught me that back when I was still learning the trade. She also taught me to return to the basics whenever I got stuck. Return to the basics? That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. The basics? Always believe in your client, huh? Alright, yeah, tell us about you and Athena. So, Mr. Wright, how long have you known Athena? I met her during a trip to Europe. Huh? You were in Europe? Why haven't I heard about this before? Yeah, I went there a few times to study the various legal systems over there. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I thought you worked as a pianist after you quit practicing law. I did, but an old friend of mine needed help with some legal work from time to time, so... Oh, I guess you were never very far from the courtroom then. It was like fate brought us together. It's thanks to Mr. Wright that I became a lawyer at all. I knew she was lawyer material from the moment I met her. And I have high hopes for her ability to analyze people's emotions. Ah, it's nothing special. Maybe I've underestimated the analytical psychology of hers. It's just, I thought if my special ability could help defend innocent people, then I had to do everything in my power to bring it to the courtroom. That's when I really started hitting the books hard. I'm still amazed she actually became a lawyer. And at the tender age of 18, no less. Wow, that's almost superhuman. Or personal, like she's trying to help somebody she knows. Alright, I'm totally pumped up after talking to you, Mr. Wright. It's like you said, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. And don't forget to return to the basics whenever you get stuck. Keep believing in my client. Right. Mr. Wright? Yes? I'm going to go visit our client again. I think that's a good idea. Alright, it's time to see what's new down at the detention center. Alright. Mayor Tenma, we wanted to talk to you about something. Ah! Eek! Caw. So my minions have returned. Apollo! He still thinks he's a yokai. I wonder if we'll ever be able to talk to Mayor Tenma again. The silence peddler of the legal trade. Free me from these impending walls with great haste. Wow! He's sounding more and more like a real demon with every sentence. I'm starting to wonder if we should even be helping him win his freedom. Still, we can't let Mayor Tenma stay possessed, you know what I mean? You can clear me these charges, I shall help in whatever manner I may. Now ask of me what you will. I suppose it's worth a shot. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, hold on. What would I like to ask him about? What about this? I was hoping you'd take a look at this. An offering to me. Quite admirable, but the best thing you could offer me is to win me my freedom. Caw. Right, I'll do my best. Amazing Ninetales glossy, Jinxie statement. Oh, maybe that. Oh. Anything else? Do you have anything to say about that? No. Oop. Okay. Village superstitions. This one's about Temataro and that. Oh. Alright. Ages has it been since I've seen that. We often battled it out like this back in the day. I've been meaning to ask, which one of you is stronger? Caw. That'd be me, of course, for I'm the demon lord of the yokai. Shaw. Yeah, but the Nine-Tailed Fox imprisoned you and Athena? Don't encourage him. It's already hard enough as it is. I just wanted to find out which one was really the strongest. Alright, that's probably good enough. Tell me what you know. Feathers and tracks. Were those feathers and tracks at the scene of the crime really your doing? Indeed, the remnants of Tenma, king of the underworld they be. The day when I once again dominate the mortal world is at hand. Caw, caw. The prosecution claims the feathers and tracks were planted by Jinxie. What's this? I bumped my finger again. I must breach these walls and go defend my little Jinxie at once. Aha! We snapped him out of it. Huh? Mayor Tenma, is that you? Well, now, Damien still appears to still reside within this body, but I should have expected as much from a descendant of mine. Be silent now, Damien. I guess a little thing like demonic possession won't stop a father's love for his daughter. You didn't kill Alderman Kyubi, did you? I have killed no one. The remnants of my presence have been misconstrued. The murderer is not I. For if I had slain that mortal, raging hellfire would have consumed him. Yikes! So you're saying there must have been somebody else there. Come to think of it, the mayor had mentioned that he'd been clubbed with this statue. I better ask about this too. Yeah, alright. Let's go ask him about that before I forget. What might I ask is that? This statue was found at the scene. Someone hit Mayor Tenma over the head with it. It had been wrapped in a large cloth before the alderman's murder. Let me see whether Damien knows about such a thing. Yes. Something wrapped in just such a cloth, does he recall? A secret gift from Alderman Kyubi, it would seem. He, however, had not a chance to see it, till now, for the cloth did conceal it. Maybe the cloth fell off or was removed after the mayor was struck. Of that Damien does not know. A secret gift. Interesting. Maybe Jinxie knows something about it. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go find Jinxie. Alright, I want to talk to you about what you remembered. Detective Fulbright mentioned that you might have something new to tell me. Indeed I have. I regurgitated this key but a short while ago. Behold, the key to the Forbidden Chamber. Whoa! Is regurgitation one of your demonic powers too? Bah! You don't waste my power on such parlor tricks. Take the key from the killer to Damien, whereupon he swallowed. He sought to bar the killer entry to the Forbidden Chamber, so he wanted to keep it shut tight. But no fingerprint shall you find upon the key. How do you know that? Wait, is that another one of your demonic powers then? Foolish mortal, you would have me, Tenma, act as some asinine alchemist. I've been asked the jailer, and my will was done. Quite eagerly, I must add. Caw, caw. Always an honor to serve, your malevolence. Wait, what? Is he a... what? Guess I'm not the only one he scares the living daylights out of. Can we ask how you use this key? We couldn't find a keyhole anywhere in or around the door. Curse that infernal door. But if I had known its manner of opening, long, long ago would I have made my return. He has a point there. Maybe Jinxie knows something about how the whole thing works. Okay. I should question him about the blackmail letter. Wait, I already did. Let's see what he has to say when I show it to him. I already did that. He was pretty useless. That's alright, let's see. Why this? That is the accursed blackmail letter that was sent to Damien. Apparently somebody slipped it into the alderman's pocket. We believe someone, probably the killer, stole it from Mayor Tenma's briefcase. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Caw, caw. You have questions, do you? Very well. Ask away, mortal. Blackmail letter. Who placed this in the alderman's pocket? Very few were they who knew the letter was in Damien's briefcase. Like, say, your assistant? So, whoever knew about the blackmail letter being in the mayor's briefcase is a potential suspect in its theft and placement in the alderman's pocket. Could it have been his doing? Yes. Mr. Mayor, Mr. Taro, did you just remember something? Indeed I did. There was but one other who knew of that letter, Damien's aide, Florent Labelle. We know he's the murderer, so full knowledge of that briefcase contents did that aide possess. then he may be the blackmailer and the murderer we're looking for. That is preposterous. He's the most trusted advisor. He would never betray Damien. It seems like Mayor Tenma is a bit too trusting of those around him. Still, this is huge. Now we know who might have slipped that blackmail letter into the Alderman's pocket. Look out, Florent LaBelle. Here comes justice. Let's go find Mr. LaBelle and rake him over the coals. Thanks for the help. You've just given us a major lead. Blackmail letter updated in the court record. There's something that still bothers me. If Mr. LaBelle is the killer, what could have motivated him to open the forbidden chamber? We should probably search it for clues. Only one problem. How do you open a locked door that doesn't have a keyhole? Let's go talk to Jinxie. Maybe she can help. And on this pleasant happy face is where we'll call it an episode. I'm so looking forward to figuring out the why. Or the how, I guess. I mean, we kind of know the why, but figuring out the how it's been interesting. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.